Hey guys, this is Pokemon Sun video number 40. So in the last video, which was kind of a long one, we completed Sophocles' trial. So we got the Electrium Z, and I'm going to go ahead and give that to Raichu. He's currently holding the Picanium Z, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give that to Raichu so he can have the Electrium Z. And that way he can actually use Z moves. So yeah, in the last video, so we you know, got that from Sophocles, and then we also got the Steelium Z from Mullane, or whatever his name was. He was the guy who used to be the captain, but now Sophocles is the captain. Mullane is the guy who runs like the PC boxes in this region. So yeah, we battled him. He gave us the Steelium Z, and then we went to the Melee Garden to meet up with Kukui, where he was talking with Guzma, who is the leader of Team Skull. We battled Guzma, and after that battle, I guess she will heal your Pokemon, even though the Pokemon Center is right there. So yeah, we battled Guzma, and then after that battle, Hal gave us the Deciduum Z, which is the Z crystal for Decidui, the evolved form of my starter. And the Deciduum Z will, that's the Z move specifically for Decidui's Spirit Shackle. So, Spirit Shackle is a move that I wasn't planning on getting rid of it, because Spirit Shackle is actually a really good ghost type move. I think Shadow Ball might do a little bit more damage, but Spirit Shackle is like, yeah, that way he can actually use that Deciduum Z with Spirit Shackle. I don't know, I just think it's really cool. So, we are battling here. They send out a Herdier and a Fletchinder, which is actually a really good matchup for my team here. Fletchinder, for whatever reason, goes for Aragog first. Well, I guess that makes sense because he's a higher level. But one Bubble Beam is enough to knock out the Fletchinder. And Herdier, they're both going after Aragog. I'm going to go ahead and have Pancham here use his all-out pummeling on the Herdier, which will be super effective again because of the type matchup. Let's see, Fletchinder is from Generation 6. Yeah, Fletchinder's from Gen 6, Herdier's from Gen 5, so they both have like the middle evolutions of Pokemon, but they're from different generations. And look, Pancham grew to level 32, so Pancham's evolving. I'm excited. I've been waiting for this, guys, for like 3 whole videos, ever since I caught Pancham 3 videos ago. Really? It's only been 3 videos, he's already evolving. That's awesome. Yeah, when did I catch him? I caught him in the Route 10 video, and then we had the Mount Halokani video and the trial video. So yeah, just there were only 2 full videos that we had Pancham before he evolved, so that's cool. Didn't take him very long. He was level 25, so he already gained 7 levels in those videos. But there's Pangoro. Pangoro's a beast. Like, I've played ahead a lot at this point, and you know, obviously I've been using Pangoro a lot, and Pangoro is a beast. We're gonna have Pangoro learn Bullet Punch here. Bullet Punch is a priority steel type move. Priority meaning it'll go first every time. A move like this always comes in handy for 2 reasons, because it gives Pangoro a little bit of I'm gonna have him forget Circle Throw, because even though Circle Throw does more power than Karate Chop, it like forces the Pokemon to switch out, and I honestly don't really like that. If I'm battling a Pokemon, that's the Pokemon I want to battle until until I make it faint. So I'm gonna have him forget Circle Throw to learn Bullet Punch. So it gives him a priority move in case like, and it's come in handy a lot, I can tell you. It's a priority move. It always goes first. The fact that Pangoro is a little bit on the slower side, a move like that does come in handy, and then it gives just gives him more type coverage. Because right now the only attacks he has are fighting type attacks and normal type attacks. This gives him a steel type attack, even though it's not the strongest steel type move. You know, it's still a priority move and can come in handy, you know, if he's battling, say, a ghost type, who, you know, would otherwise not be affected by, Slash or any of the fighting type moves that he has. Eventually he will learn a dark type move, and then he'll just be like awesome against ghost types, but until then, and even after then a little bit, that bullet punch is going to come in handy. So no one back there. Just trying to make sure I don't miss any trainers here. Here's a little kid that we can battle. Me and Stuffle aren't messing around. So he sends in Stuffle, obviously. I know that Stuffle evolves into Beware. B-E-W-E-A-R. Beware. And Beware is a fighting / normal type. So I don't know if Stuffle is fighting / normal yet, or if it's just normal, or just, I don't know. Either way though, this should be super effective against it. I don't think it's just fighting. Yeah, it's super effective, so I probably could have gotten away with just using Vital Throw, but, you know, just rather be safe than sorry. You're going to see a lot of Poe here in the next few videos. He actually, it does not take Poe very long to catch up with the rest of my team as far as like leveling up. But even after Poe levels up, I continue using him just because of how epic he is. Like, Pangoro is one of like, it's one of my favorite Pokemon that I've ever used. Pangoro is just awesome. I feel like Pangoro is the strongest member of my team, like even now. Like, Pangoro is awesome. Later on, Geico really steps it up. Geico kind of becomes pretty powerful. Geico's fast, which comes in handy, and Geico has really good special attack. So Pangoro becomes like one of the strongest Pokemon on my team, and Geico becomes, you know, pretty good. You know, Decidueye, Hedwig, you know, basically what I expected. Raichu, basically what I expected. The only one that I'm kind of... See, look, Bullet Punch right there came in handy. Or that, no, that was Slash, wasn't it? Oh well. But Aragog is not quite living up to the expectations that I had for it, or I guess thought it would, like, as good as it would be. I think a lot of it has to do with its learn set, honestly. I've played ahead a lot so far, like a lot. And all my Pokemon at this point are like around level 50, 51 area. And Bubble Beam is still Aragog's water type move. Like there's not, that's the strongest water type move he's had the ability to learn at this point. Surf is a TM now, but I believe it's a team that you can't obtain until after you defeat the Elite Four, or after you become champion. So we're gonna have to find something else for Aragog. And I've never been a big fan of Hydro Pump because of its accuracy. So I'm gonna have to make that decision, you know, when I do finally go to battle the Pokemon League. If do I want to just keep Bubble Beam? No, it's not the strongest move, but at least it's dependable. Or do I go with Hydro Pump, which is a strong move, but you know, it only has 5 HP, and its accuracy isn't that great. So there might be another water type move out there, I don't know. And I don't know, I think Aragog, I know there's Aqua Tail, and Waterfall is another move that's now a TM, and you can't get it till after you become champion. So I mean, Waterfall is kind of out the window. I'm gonna have to look at Aragog's stats again. I think it does have higher special attacks than physical, if I'm not mistaken, or they may be about the same. like Raichu's special attack and physical attack are very close to each other. So if Aragog is the same, I might see if there's a physical water type move he can learn. But off the top of my head, I cannot think of any except Aqua Tail, and I don't think Aragog can learn Aqua Tail. So anyway, here's Hapu again, and she registers Mudsdale in our ride pager, and that way we can use Mudsdale to cross over like rocky terrain and things like that, like actual rocky terrain. So Tapu Village here is at the other end of these routes here. If you didn't realize, we actually left Route 11 and crossed over into Route 12, so we're actually on Route 12 now. So this video is actually going to cover routes 11 and 12, which is always nice. Okay, yeah, I'll just make sure there wasn't anything else back here. Let's see what this guy says. So this is what we use Mudsdale Gallop for, to get over terrain like this. Are you really known as the Kahuna of Route 12, or do you just call yourself that? Kahula. We're just collecting these little Zygarde cells, and eventually, you know, we'll be able to make a Zygarde out of them, apparently. So I can't get through there with Mudsdale, so I'm gonna have to walk through here myself, which is fine, really. Let's see, here's a couple of trainers right here that I could battle. Oh, look, and here's this little sparkling thing. There was a trainer over there too, but I think I'm gonna battle these trainers first since I'm already right here. A weak trainer blames losses on his or her Pokemon. Well, I can't wait to see what he says after I defeat him. Alright, so this is Punk Pair. They send out Pancham and Krokorok. Both dark types. Or no, Pancham's not a dark type yet, it's just a fighting type so far. So Krokorok is a dark and ground type, so Krokorok will be weak to Aragog and his water type moves. Gonna go ahead and have Poe use the fighting type move though on the Pancham because, you know, might as well, right? Pangoro should be able to knock out a Pancham, just saying. Krokorok will use Mud Slap. Aragog will use Bubble Beam. And yes, I do still have the Raticate in my party. I know Pancham evolved fairly early in the video and early in the route. I could have run back to the Pokemon Center and gotten someone else. I was like, you know what? I don't want to run back to the Pokemon Center. I'll just wait till I get to the next one and I'll switch out Raticate then. So we battled them. Let's see what this guy says. Oh, okay. I didn't see what he said like immediately after the battle. Oh, that's funny. He like loses balance. That's funny. Yes, I want to use another one because I want to run back here through the grass and go back over here because there was a person here that I want to battle. And I think I can actually go around those, like those rock stones there, by going this way. She sends out Tortuga, which is a water/rock type. I actually used this Pokemon the first time I played Pokemon Black and White, just like by myself, not on YouTube. He actually turned into a pretty decent Pokemon, Tortuga. It's possible to lose when you're not strong. Nah, just throwing shade. Like Kukui in the last video, just throwing all kinds of shade to Guzma. That was awesome. Oh look, there's an item over there. And I have to go back around to get it. Okay. I thought that this path behind here would actually like lead to the same places where I was going, but apparently not. Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't miss anything in this route. I think I've covered everything so far. I don't think I've skipped anything yet. How do you use island scan? That's what I need to figure out. Like, how do you use island scan? Because I've seen that where you can use it to like catch like different Pokemons that don't normally show up. But I don't know how to use it. Is it something that I don't have access to yet? In the after game, I'll have to do an island scan video and come back to all these places and catch the Pokemon that can show up. So he sends in the Porygon. Porygon initially, when it came out, was the only one in its evolution line. But now it's got 2 more evolutions, so it's a lot stronger. Still got decent experience from taking on the Porygon. Next is Magneton. Fighting type move again here should be enough. Uses Mirror Shot, which actually did some decent damage. I don't know why I thought that fighting type Pokemon were weak to, or not weak to, resistant to steel type moves, because steel Pokemon are weak to fighting type moves, but apparently they're not, so that is something good to know, I guess. Be on the lookout for those steel type moves. So apparently Professor Kukui is building up his body to be able to take attacks from Pokemon, which is interesting. I mean, that's dedication right there. You know, all these you know, professors that from each region now, then like since Professor Oak have had like a specific part of Pokemon that they are like researching. Like you know, Elm was researching, you know, eggs. You know, what was it? Sycamore was researching Mega Evolution specifically. You know, they all have something that, like, their own specialty. So, Kukui's is Pokemon moves. This is the secluded shore. This will... You know what? No, I'm going to leave this area for the next video. I want to make sure that I wrap up Route 12 here. I don't want to leave anything undone. So I want to make sure that I wrap up Route 12, and this is Route 13. Okay. So the secluded shore and Route 13 will be for the next video. And then also whatever was up this little trail here can be for the next video too. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Did I battle this guy yet? I don't think I battled this guy yet. No, I haven't battled this guy yet. So I still need to battle this guy, and then I need to go back to the beginning of Route 12 and battle that quote-unquote Route 12 kahuna. Of course his name's Matthew. He sends out Cranidos. Cranidos, that's its name. Remember back on Koni City when I was buying the skull fossil? And I was like, this is the fossil that becomes the one that evolves into Rampardos. There you go. It's Cranidos. So, I couldn't remember his name at the time, but there, it's Cranidos. Cranidos. And I can't get through here on Mudsdale, so I'm just gonna have to get off the horse. I have to get off my high horse, literally. See what I did there? Okay, so I think that was all the trainers here on Route 12, so I am going to head back to that Route 12 kahuna guy and battle him. Let's see, I battled them already. Route 12 isn't a very big route when you like think about it. Route 10 isn't a big route either. Neither is Route 11. None of the routes here on this island so far have been really big areas. So yeah, this video we were able to actually finish Route 11 and 12, which is nice. But now we're going to go ahead and battle this guy who wanted us to wait to battle all the other trainers before we battle him. There's a guy like this as well up on Mount Holukani. I don't know. I'm never going to know how to say that mountain's name. But I was saying in that video that I actually like these trainers because it basically makes sure that you battle all the trainers on that route, that you don't miss anyone. Because if you go back to them and say, oh, you have to battle all the trainers before you can battle me, you know you've missed someone. This way, you know you don't miss anyone, which I like. A couple times though I've missed these people because I get to the end of the route and, you know, I've battled all the trainers and I'm like, okay, I'm done. But no, you didn't actually battle the guy who you were supposed to go back and battle after you defeated all the trainers. So that happened to me on Route 8. And in Diglett's Tunnel too. I actually had to go back in another video and battle the guy in Diglett's Tunnel. I battled the Route 8 person in the next video just because I forgot to include them in the Route 8 video. But that was another example of me being glad that person was there, because it turns out I had missed someone on Route 8. And yeah, I had missed someone there on Route 8 and I wouldn't have known that I missed that person. And like this whole little area of Route 8 too, had it not been for that trainer wanting me to make sure I battled everyone. So we defeated the kahuna of Route 12, which is great. Anyone who calls himself a kahuna of a route is just, especially Route 12. I mean, pick out another route, like pick out a bigger route that has like more trainers. Like Route 8. Route 8 was that was a legit route. It had a lot of trainers. Routes 5 and 6 did as well. Especially Route 5. Route 5 had a lot of trainers. And Route 15 coming up, that one's gonna have it's not really gonna have a lot of trainers, but it's just it covers a lot of area. So that's another route to be a good route to be a kahuna of. But yeah, here we are at the end of this video. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment. In the next video, we will go to the secluded shore. Bye.